Hello, lovely ladies. Happy Wednesday. I am so happy that you are sticking with these videos and you guys are really participating and soaking in this information to see if this is something that is going to potentially change your life. And I don't know about you, but in the world we live in today, guys, a positive community, a positive just place to be you and to be unapologetically you. I don't know about you, but that seems like just the ideal place for me. And that's what this business has brought me. Today I want to share with you a little bit about what I do on a day-to-day basis. So a lot of people are like, okay, so I see you work out. I see you, responding to emails. Like, what the heck are these emails that you're responding to? And I had the same questions when I started. So I wanted to share with you what I do on a day-to-day basis. And it's not always the same, but that's the beauty of this business, is that it's not a 9 to 5. It's not a job that you have to put in 8 hours to see this great reward. It's a job that can fit on your schedule as long as you show consistency. And that is the biggest and most common used word I will use with my coaches, is because that's the thing I struggled with the most. I would have days where I would work this business like no other, and then I would have weeks where I would be like, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. And that's when I would flounder. That's when my business wouldn't grow, because people need to see consistency. So if you're working 1 hour, but you're working 1 hour every single day of your business, then your business is going to grow, because all people need to see to trust you is to show consistency. So remember that. Remember that in any aspect of your life. It's like, just show up every day for what you're passionate about and what you want, and you're going to see growth, okay? So what I do on a day-to-day basis, there's 4 things. So first, I work out, and I share that workout. I will sometimes, go outside and work out. I'll work out from home. I was going to the gym. Like, I know, Kayla, you asked if you can go to the gym. I did go to the gym for a little bit because I was doing a heavy lifting program, and I live in a tiny apartment where I don't necessarily, I have room for weights, but I wanted to be able to have like a set of dumbbells. Like, I want to be able to go up to 50 pounds if I wanted to, and I can't fit all those dumbbells in my apartment yet. So I did go to the gym for a little while, and I made sure to share that. I made sure to share that experience with people. And you know what? I like going to the gym, for that time. And I may do it again if I ever choose to do that program again, just because I really enjoyed being around people and having that like set space. My biggest thing, and we'll talk about this, further on, is my personality type is I am like ADD stricken, if that makes sense. I can go off in a million directions and try to focus on a million things, but then the one thing that needs my attention never truly gets it. So I need that focus space. The gym was that for me. The library is that for me with my business, is that sometimes I just need that focus space where the dishes don't need to be done. The cat litter box doesn't need to be clean. The little things that take up, minuscule amounts of time take my attention away from what really deserves and needs my attention. So, again, I'm drifting off, but that's, a focus place is fine to have, for this business. And I say it's good to have. If you don't have a home office, or you don't have like a desk in your home, either go out and invest in one if you can't, leave the house, or go to your local library. I found out mine was free to join, and I can go in there and I can work from my laptop, and I can have my focus space, and they have rooms where I can make videos. Like, it's the perfect outlet for me. So that's what I do first, is I always work out. 2, I do personal development. I will I will listen to either a podcast or read 10 to 20 minutes of a book, or watch a YouTube video, but I need to get my wheels turning every day. And I don't think this is just for your business. I think this is for any aspect of any person's life. You need to keep your brain continually evolving and growing and filling it. Because when we leave high school or college, it's like our brains turn off and they go into this mode of like, okay, I have my 9 to 5, I have my kids, I make dinner. Like, it's in such a set mode that you're never evolving it, you're never growing it, you're never expanding it, okay? So if you're constantly putting new ideas and new trigger points and new things in your mind, you're always getting those new ideas and those new inspirations and that new motivation to just go out and kill whatever you're trying to do. So, for me, I listen to my personal development when I take my dog for a walk in the morning. I put on my headphones and I listen to it, and then I'll come back, I'll do my workout, and I bust out my first social media post, because my wheels are turning from that personal development. Something triggered that personal or my mind that day that's like, oh, I gotta share this. This is what I can put in my post. So if you see my post, and like I get so many sweet messages from everyone, and it really still like kind of like moves me, because I don't think I'm that good at it. But like I get these messages from people like, how do you write such a great post? Like, you're so inspiring, you're so motivating. And I'm like, really? Thank you. But it's really just from personal development. It's really just from listening to like videos, YouTube videos, podcasts. All of this is free too, guys. Like, it's not anything that costs you money, and it just is constantly expanding my mindset and pushing me to think deeper. 3 is I post. So I said that after I work out, but I post every day. So I make sure to post 2 to 3 times a day, which you may think, oh my God, that seems like so much, but it's really not. It's not like I take this long, like 15, 20 minutes for every post, or an hour for every post, and I try not to scroll on Facebook. That actually takes up way more time than a post does. But I'll post to Facebook. So in the morning, I'll usually post a workout pic. In the afternoon, I'll usually like ask a question, or, just post how my day's going, or maybe post where I had lunch that day and like review it, or ask other people if they've been there. So I just like engage conversation. And then at night, I post another like short, blurb. But you guys will find if you stop the scrolling, like we talked about earlier, like turning off the notifications, stop the scrolling, which I'm guilty of this morning. I did it again. I spent like 20 minutes scrolling, and I was like, oh crap, like I have so much to do today. That's where your time is wasted. It's not in the times that you're going to be posting. So, even if you have to plan your post ahead of time, like the night before, like if you're that type of person, do it. But, I used to get stressed out about that too. It's really not a big deal. And I'll teach you a schedule that you can follow that's really simple and works for your lifestyle. And 4 is every day I follow up. Every day I have conversations with people and I follow up with them. So I'm always reaching out to people, and that's how you make this business work. So I'm able to, be consistent 1 hour a day, and I'm able to take vacations. I'm able to go on trips with my boyfriend, with my family. I'm able to go upstate and visit my family and be able to turn my life, or my social media life, so to speak, somewhat off, because I'm so consistent in my day-to-day. So like I said, if you can only put in 30 minutes to an hour a day, that's fine, okay? But you need to be consistent about that time. So I'm following up with people every single day. So I'm, reaching out and meeting new people on Facebook, through email, through, I'm not the best at meeting people out in public because I'm very introverted, but I'm trying to get past that excuse. And it doesn't seem like I'm introverted, but I am very introverted when it comes to meeting new people. So I'm trying to be better about that, trying to be better about starting conversations with people that last more than 20 seconds, or getting to know people that I don't necessarily, that are out of my comfort zone, that aren't my friends from home, or aren't my friends like that have been my friends for a long time. So I'm trying to be more open with that. So maybe that can be a goal that we work on together. But I'm constantly following up with people, constantly giving people that consistent talk. And it's not always about my business. I don't start a conversation off with like, hey, I noticed you're really into Beachbody or working out. You should try Beachbody programs. Like, I never start a conversation off with that. I genuinely like to know people. So I like to know, like, where you're from. What have you been doing since high school? Like, do you have any kids? Are you a parent? How old are you? Like, what did you go to school for? I like to see if this business is even something that is a need for them. And then, then you go into talking about that. But when people message me and like, hey, I have this new product I'd really like for you to try it, I'm like, cool, what's your product?